Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. I recently went through all of the flavor text of the new Titans expansion cards because I was trying to find what is the storyline of Titans. But instead of a storyline, what I found was tons and tons of dad jokes, bad puns, references to popular culture, references to memes, to other Blizzard games. Yeah, it wasn't quite the story revelation that I was looking for, but I figured I could also highlight the funniest flavor text in the Titans expansion. My apologies in advance if none of these are actually funny. Well, let's see anyway. But Helia, I was really looking forward to what is the story with this Helia? This Helia graphic is very, very different from what we've seen Helia look like. But the flavor text only tells us that Helia, named after the first thing Odin said after landing a sick kickflip. Helia. Yeah, that happened. But there are plenty more where this came from, such as the Tomb Trader. You enjoy raiding. I enjoy tradering. We are not the same. Obviously referring to the well-known We Are Not the Same meme, usually featuring picture of the actor Giancarlo Esposito. I also found this to be fun on multiple levels because recently there was a news item even on various media like PC Gamer about a World of Warcraft hardcore guild that got wiped during progress intentionally, by one of them being a trader who had been raiding with them for months. So you enjoy raiding, I enjoy tradering. Could also refer to that incident. Well played, Blizzard. Then in the category of just cheap puns, oh nuts, I put both ends in the pencil sharpener. It has happened to you, hasn't it? It's definitely happened to me back when there were still pencils. And I have to say that Argonite Crystal does look like something that has been sharpened at both ends. I don't know why I found that to be funny. It's pretty silly, but yeah, they also make fun of the art sometimes. At Weight of the World, as an old World of Warcraft player, unluckily for him, Azeroth has a tendency to get bigger every 2 years or so. It's a common meme in the World of Warcraft community because there's an expansion every 2 years or so, and suddenly just new continents, new islands appear in Azeroth that have never been mentioned before or something like that. So, Weight of the World, it's getting heavier by the hour. Then a simple but fun one, Freya, Keeper of Nature. Good things come in pairs. Good things come in pairs. Yeah, that came in pairs. I don't even know. And Hodir, Father of Giants. Giant ladies, this one is a keeper. Yes, Hodir is one of the keepers of Azeroth. Amazing. And the quality of these puns, it just keeps going up. Grace of the High Father. So someone is praying for the High Father. The fish was this big. Can you believe it? Yeah. That's one interpretation of the art. And this is a fun one. The stars align. Sweet. 3 desert obelisks. This is playing a pun on 2 old Hearthstone cards. Star Aligner. The stars align. Star Aligner. Spellcry if you control 3 minions with 7 health, deal 7 damage to all enemies. And the old card Desert Obelisk. If you control 3 of these at the end of your turn, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. So when the stars align, sweet. 3 desert obelisks. And then Rarran regularly participates in Immortal Combat, obviously referring to Raiden, who is a character in the series Mortal Kombat, and also kind of a lightning style fellow. Shapeless Constellation, another pun on the graphic, Galaxy Brain. Yeah, Galaxy Brain is a meme, but that it does look like a galaxy, so a Galaxy Brain. I wonder if that's also what they instructed the artist to draw, like draws a Galaxy Brain. Alright, here you go, that's one Galaxy Brain right there. And the rogue spell, Tar Slick. Minions take double damage this turn, deal 1 damage. Flavor text has +2 attack on its opponent's turn, referring to the old card Tar Creeper, which has +2 attack during our opponent's turn. This was one of the funniest to me. Pit Stop. Guido, it's time, referring to the Cars franchise. And in the Cars franchise there's a forklift truck called Guido, who at the start of the franchise doesn't speak much English. Pretty much the only thing he says is pit stop. And then he's really, really good at completing pit stops. So Guido, it's time for a pit stop. Just wonderful. Then some old movie references with lightning reflexes. If you can dodge a lightning bolt, you can dodge a ball. Referring to dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Wow. Yeah. And something for all the World of Warcraft players who have played during Wrath of the Lich King, or now more recently during Classic Wrath of the Lich King, Thorim Stormlord. In the mountains. You. I remember you. In the mountains. It's just... Why is it funny? It's just something Thorim says, but you may have heard that a lot if you were raiding back then, and it's just... It just exists. It has become a pretty popular meme in World of Warcraft. In the mountains. Then some computer nerd action, crash of thunder, error, lightning.exe has stopped working. Yeah, so it crashed. Lightning.exe crashed. Crash of thunder. It all makes sense, right? I mean, these jokes are so bad that they're actually pretty good. Maybe? Chaotic consumption. You're not you when you're hungry. Referencing the old Snickers ad. I think Snickers has used this a lot though. I mean, it originated in 2010, I believe. So it's a pretty old Snickers ad, but it was a very successful ad. One of the most successful ad campaigns of all time. And chaotic consumption can result from being targeted by those ads, I guess. And then Monsters Form, referencing an old Hearthstone card. Give friendly minion +3/+3 until your next turn, then it lives horribly. Obviously referencing Power Overwhelming. Give friendly minion +4/+4 until end of turn, then it dies horribly. And Loken, Jailer of Yogg-Saron, in the Warcraft lore, the first keeper to be corrupted by Yogg-Saron, and there's even a performance evaluation recommendation by Yogg-Saron here. Really great at his job, Yogg-Saron. Then some Greek myth jokes. Minotauren, why is he so mad? He's been stuck on one of Hearthstone's hidden maze puzzles for years. In the ancient Greek myths, Minotaur was trapped inside a labyrinth, so a puzzle maze, where no one could find their way out. So Minotauren, he's been stuck in one of Hearthstone's hidden maze puzzles. Then a simple but fun one, Watcher of the Sun. So you're watching the sun, looking at the sun. I've got my eye on, I'm blind. Yeah, don't look directly at the sun. Even with sunglasses on, it will hurt your eyes. So don't be like Watcher of the Sun. This is a really fun and complex one. Careless Mechanist. Fly lower, you fools. Obviously referring to the Lord of the Rings, Gandalf, at the end of Moria. Fly, you fools. And also, if you look at the art, then you can see those wings. So I think this also refers to flight of the Icarus. So Icarus flew too high, too close to the sun, and his wings melted. So fly lower, you fools. I just enjoy the multiple levels of this, I don't even know, pun. Cyclopean Crusher really puts the rusher in Crusher, uses one eye to see. Wow, one eye. And it uses that to see. Wonderful. Then a little Battleground humor. Mecha Leaper. Now to find my Mecha Mako and my Mecha Titus, and we'll be Mecha set. So, Battlegrounds Leapfrogger, together with Monsters Mako and Titus Revendare, in order to build beast comps that just have death rattles going everywhere. Clearly inspired by Battlegrounds, this card. Trog Exile, using the good old voice line of Tunnel Trog. Trog used to rule, because Tunnel Trog was a very dominant card of its time, the Shaman era. Trogs rule. So Trog used to rule. Yep, I don't think the Exile is going to rule nearly that much, though. And then another pun on the graphic itself, Disguised Getir. That is not a very good disguise, dude. Yeah, I can like clearly see that that's a Getir. That's not a very good disguise. And then a fun little reference to the Ulduar raid, Kologarn. So am I just supposed to stand here forever, or? Because Kologarn guards the inner sanctum of Ulduar, and Kologarn doesn't just guard the bridge, Kologarn is the bridge. So yeah, Kologarn is indeed crafted just to stand there forever. That's exactly what it does. That's exactly what happens. And one more, the best of them all, Jotun, the Eternal. He doesn't look like a turtle, referencing the old card Mal'Ganis, because when you play Mal'Ganis, his I am Mal'Ganis, I am eternal, which has commonly been misheard, probably intentionally, as I am Mal'Ganis, I am a turtle. But Jotun is also a turtle, but he doesn't look like a turtle. So yeah, I was trying originally to look for some lore from this flavor text, but woe on me. no lore was to be found. Instead, I found an endless treasure trove of dad jokes. And I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.